So how do you find a good executive coach? In many ways, the ideal is by referral of someone you trust who knows both you and the coach. But that's not always practical. So, step one is to just make sure of basic competence. You can look at their experience, the organizations and people they've worked with, the code of ethics, if they're part of a coaching organization that has a code of ethics, a few basics just to make sure that this is somebody who's genuine and real and has had some experience. Let me emphasize experience. There are some people without a lot of experience who are very talented in asking just the right questions that can be helpful. But generally speaking, the more experience, particularly in somewhat related roles or fields, usually will help someone have greater understanding of your situation and will be able to ask the questions that will help you come to the realizations you need to and make the decisions you need to. So experience is a big factor. And that's usually something fairly easy to determine by going to their website or reading their bio or talking to their organization. Another thing you can look at is the organizations they're affiliated with and have worked with. That gives you a pretty clear picture of what kind of where they're coming from and who they're associated with. But then the next step, and really a critical one, is to have a visit. You can talk to them ideally in person, but always that's not really practical, but you can have a visit over the phone or online and just ask some questions, talk over your goals, what you're trying to accomplish, get a sense for their feel, for their personality, because there needs to be a sense of connection for it to be really effective. And then, if that's going a little bit further, then you just ask yourself the question, do you think with this person I'm going to have the right balance of comfort and challenge? You want to feel comfortable with a coach, but you also want to feel like there's someone who can help challenge you to ask the questions and help you set the goals that are going to move you sometimes out of your comfort zone to accomplish the things you really want to accomplish. Those things in place, it's time to set up your first visit to establish some guidelines and goals for your relationship.